Even in our worship, when we say this is for Allah, this is for Allah, how often are we God aware? How often are we aware of God Almighty Jalla wa Ala in our prayer? So this is where we are occupied for Allah. But Allah wants us to be occupied with Allah. So they say when I am silent, it is I'm not occupied for you, I am occupied with you. I stop the rat race of participating in all this worship where of course I worship, that's what I'm trying to say, where I'm absent-minded of you and I sit down and breathe to be with you. And that's a very big difference. Our worship is very often the very place where we lose God. Our worship is very often exactly there where we lose our connection with Him. How is that even possible? But nevertheless, we think we're occupied with God. No, you're occupied for God, not with God. And now we want to be occupied with Him, not just for Him. We want our inner selves to be in harmony with the deeds we perform for Him. Because for Him doesn't mean with Him. He's with you, but you are not with Him. Do you understand the difference? So this is why through the names of Allah Jalla wa Ala, we can connect to Allah through the names. And that is then where we will create and shape that being together with Him and take that with us or to our prayers, to our recitation of the Quran, to our being good for the people. But it is not that if you pray that all of a sudden now you're going to get connected to Him. You will be occupied with Him. So if you now train yourself by means of concentrating on Allah and that you are able to connect with your heart to Him, then now whenever you do something for His sake, you will also be with Him while you are doing it. Because we have been proven that prayers doesn't draw us closer to Him. It has occupied us with Him. But it didn't result in, oh, I feel close to Allah. And we have prayed thousands of prayers. We have fasted so many Ramadans. We have read so many ayat, but we're still not with Him. Because we were doing things for Him. Which is a beautiful thing, but we want more. And that's the difference between the Muslim and the Mu'min and the Muhsin. The people of excellence, the Muhsinun, they are present of heart even when they do not worship Him. The Mu'minun, they're present of heart when they do something for Him. And the Muslimun, they do something for Him, but they are not present with Him. So the Muslim, he does something for Allah, but he's not present with Him. The Mu'min is present with Him whenever he or she does something for Him, for His sake. And the Muhsinun are always present with Him because they do not need an action in order to be connected to Him. Because the connection always happens. So it's a matter of perception and reflection, rather than adoration and servitude. So this is where we want to get to. Through studying the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we want to create that being with Allah Jalla wa Ala in no matter what situation we are in. And the people of the heart, they find Allah far more in the happenings of life and the atrocities and afflictions they meet in their lives and the tests that are being poured over them from the skies than they do when they pray. And this is why they used to say, أوقات الفاقات أعياد العارفين. Times of problems are the festivities of the knowers of Allah. Because they know that it is there where they will connect even more to Allah Jalla wa Ala subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is why, barakallahu fikum, differentiate between doing something for His sake and being present with Him. Two different things.